Hi, I'm Jessica Fitch-Hall. I'm a female British racer and I'm currently 18. I've been racing for 10 years. This year will mark the 11th year that I've competed in motorsport, but actually MSA racing, this is only my second full year. So MSA racing, this is a licence that all British racing drivers have to hold a licence in. We all have to take a theory and a practical test to prove that we're safe and fast enough, and just to prove that we've got the competence to race safely. So TKM Extreme is a class. There's various classes in motorsport, and we're all split up into ages as well. So TKM Extreme is just simply a class within the senior and junior category. They have now just made an inter-class for younger drivers who want to start their way up in the two-stroke series, but that is really new to the sport still. My next step is in racing is a seeded number. I've always wanted to participate in British motorsport, but to get a top 10 is the goal. I'm hoping this year's the year. In the future, I will be racing. As long as I'm racing, I am a happy girl. But ideally, single-seaters, yes. After I've achieved what I can in the British karting motorsport, I have done a test day in a single-seater. We're kind of looking at Formula 4, Formula 3, but if we can move up to them series, that would be good. But obviously, financial makes a huge impact, so it does depend on sponsorship as well. Barriers for females in motorsport. The stigma that it's a boys' sport, it's male dominated, everything's been designed for males. Like, it's only recent that female suits have been produced and female ribcage protectors have been produced to suit different figures, etc. It's still very limited. I personally struggle with seats humongously. I don't think I've had a seat that has fit me properly since I was about 9 or 10. So yeah, it is an issue in that sense, massively. A dream would be F1 Academy, or just racing in single-seaters. I think karting will always be a huge factor, because it's something that most people start out in. It's something that I've always known since I was little. So I'm sure there'll always be a kart kept just for the odd days or the fun days. But definitely single-seaters. F1 Academy if we can. But obviously that comes with a lot of hard work and dedication, and there's a lot more for us to do, and for me as a driver. Obviously, physically we're doing the meal preps, the correct workouts to make sure I'm physically there, and then obviously we've got the simulations and everything to help with off track to, so yeah, just lots of prep. Yeah, I've been lucky. My family have been supportive since day one. Personally, if I had an 8-year-old who come home from school saying she wants to do karting, I probably wouldn't have gone out and did it like my parents did. So I was quite lucky and fortunate that the fact that I came home from school one day and that I said I wanted to do karting, and my parents took me. And then I was very lucky that after the place that we were racing at closed down, that they bought me my own kart. And then, you know, the early mornings, the wet race days, the days where each rather would be at home, they're the days that, like, you have to show up for, and the results that I'm trying to get and we're trying to aim for, once you achieve that, it makes it all worth it. And I feel like if I could make it into single-seaters of the F1 Academy, it would just be also like a thanks to my parents, because I wouldn't have got there without them, and it just makes everything worth it. So yeah, it's not an easy sport, it's not a cheap sport. I've always helped from as young as I could to work and help pay for it. But yeah, it's the days that they don't, like, you'd rather be at home or there's other things that you could do, but you're standing out here in the rain. They're the days that, yeah, really count. Thanks for watching, and if you have any other questions, don't hesitate to contact me on any social media.